Hello, hello, welcome back to another episode of Hidden Secrets SMP. In this episode, I am going to be talking a bit more about the whole China and US thing. That I was kind of half-assed talking about last episode. As well as try to build here at the same time, which may be a bit of a challenge. Let's see, how far down do I want this chandelier? Here seems good, to be honest. So let's go ahead and have that there, just a bit of an indicator of how far down I want this to be, and let's see, there we go. So last episode I was talking about this article. By the way, I did pull it up on my other monitor. It is a TED Talk specifically by Kevin Rudd, called "Are China and the US Doomed to Conflict?" So, there is the name of the article in case I've forgotten to put a link at the last episode, or this one for that matter, because since I'm talking about it again. And I had brought up the idea or fact that he felt that the world was going to have a conflict again between the US and China, and I still have not read the full article, or I should say I haven't read the full transcript. I haven't read the full transcript of it. I'm not going to be watching it. Never been a fan of watching things. Anywho. Last episode, I had brought up the fact that he said that it is inevitable according to history, and the reason I didn't think that it would happen is because there's just too much reliance on, oh god, that's going to bother me. There's too much reliance on the U.S. for, on China with the U.S., so I don't think it's going to happen, and I am an idiot and forgot to put down the cobblestone walls again, so it looks like it's actually connected, even though it won't be. There we go. God damn it. Some of the things he brings up in relation to history was the author of I'm going to mispronounce this. Thucydides? Thucydides? I don't know. He's Greek. He wrote the Thucydides trap, which kind of entails the whole two rising power thing, and where there will eventually be a conflict with it. Another thing he's brought up was Sun Tzu, who wrote The Art of War, which I have actually read. And one of the things that Kevin Rudd actually quotes in that is, attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. Which is a great war tactic, by the way. If you're ever at war and you need to do something that's unexpected. If you're there, you're going to catch them off guard when they don't expect it to have happened, and you have the element of surprise on your hand at that point. So, very likely that you are going to win that. So, there's that. The trap, by the way, more specifically, talks about the whole Peloponnesian Wars with Sparta and whatnot. So, if you're wondering about that, I do recommend actually reading all of these books, journals, books, whatever you want to call them specifically. But those two, he gave as examples to why a conflict can actually happen between the U.S. and China. The third example he gives is Graham Allison, apparently a teacher at a Kennedy school over in Boston, Massachusetts. He's apparently working on a project in relations to the Thucydides trap, which I'm gonna have issues saying, by the way, so my apologies if you are Greek or know how to pronounce that name, and I'm failing epically. Apparently the guy is actually looking into, is the trap real? And I'm going to call Thucydides trap just trap from now on, because, again, can't pronounce the name damn. By the way, I did put stairs and cobblestone walls in along the walls, and you know what? It helps. Plus, it also ties in with the whole mineshaft area down below. So, there's that. I'm not feeling this chandelier, though. Something seems off about it. Definitely seems off about it. I think I know how to fix it. I need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Need 8 more redstone lamps then. And probably another 4 levers. I don't know how far Graham's gotten into his research at this point in time, because I don't know when this TED Talk exactly happened. Actually, I have the transcript of my other monitor right now. Apparently, it was filmed in March of 2015, so about a year old. I'm sure Graham Allison has looked into this a bit more since then, or maybe he's even finished the project. I don't know. Let's see, 8 more I said, I think. That was not what I intended. That, wow, I'm failing here. I'm getting 8 glowstone. But the article does talk about some things that Graham Allison has done. FPS, what the hell is your issue right now? Getting like random bursts of jumpiness with the mouse. No idea. Yeah. Let's see. What does he talk about it? Graham's explored 15 cases since the 1500s to establish what the precedents are to war. Apparently, according to Kevin Rudd's research on Graham Allison, 11 out of 15 of them ended in catastrophic war, apparently, with the whole rising power thing. That's not how you make levers, me. I'm not good at talking about something I'm not 100% familiar with and trying to do things on Minecraft at the same time. I'm not that good, unfortunately. So, yeah, I guess history does show that war between rising powers is going to happen. I still don't believe it. And it really goes back to the whole dependence thing on other nations with us, and it's just... I can't see that happening at all. I really can't. Maybe even 50 years ago I could see it, but obviously I'm not that old. So maybe not even back then, but I can't see it in today's world anymore. Am I going to need more than 4 levers? I'm going to need more than 4 levers. Specifically, I need 2 more. Do I have the stuff on me to make it? I do. Good. The reason I say I need 2 more, by the way, is because I can do that and that and get them all on. There might even be a better way for me to set up the levers in here, but I'm not really worried about it. Like, I suppose I could probably do that. And then that. Said I wasn't going to worry about it, yet I do it anyway. That sounds like me. And then that. Okay, so I actually ended up with 4 levers being used there instead of the extra 2 I needed. You know what? Whatever. I'm fine with it. It works. Let's take a look at this now and see how it looks from down here. Is it too much? Too little? Not enough? Missing a dirt block. You know, I think I might have something that may help with this, because it still doesn't look right, but I think I have something in mind. And you know, honestly, I don't have anything else to really say about that. I don't think it will happen. I kind of mentioned the reasons why last episode, but I did want to bring it up just a bit this episode to kind of explain some of it, and some of my more thoughts on it, if you will. That, you know what? I'm gonna try something. Can you stain glass pane? You cannot. That's weird. I feel like you should be able to. Why are you not able to stain glass panes? I mean, it's the same... I mean, I guess technically it would use up more dye because you're staining 8 glass blocks. And then with those... And then with 6 of those, you get 16, so that's, Oh, what the hell was that? 2.5 panes per block. I don't know what the ratio is on that, but whatever it is, I guess I could see why. But you really should be able to stain like one piece of glass and like glass panes. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be able to. Unstaining, I could see that actually being a thing too. Just throwing it into a furnace, smelting it down. I could see that being a thing as well. There's a lot of things I can see in Minecraft, but there just aren't things yet, which kind of surprises me. Alrighty. The next question is, do I have my Silk Touch pick on me? And the answer is, I do. Good. Because I'm not sure if I want to add more after these or not, and that is going to be the million-dollar question here. I'm also going to fall off the turret scaffolding, apparently. Thankfully I have some ladders on me. I have to say this does look a lot better already. Looks a lot more chandelier-like. That's for sure. Let's see, I need one there. And there. You know, let's talk about Minecraft, actually. 1.9.1 is in snapshot development phase. It's in a pre-release. Apparently it's not going to be compatible with 1.9 servers, which is weird. They've done some modifications to combat, again. They've also added some more sounds, which, fine. I can see why that wouldn't be compatible with 1.9 if you're modifying the whole combat thing just slightly again. Can't exactly have that be backwards compatible without doing some extra coding, and that just seems like a problem. This looks really cool from down here. How does this look like from down here, or over here, I should say? Huh. Should I put some glass panes on the outside edge, I wonder? Let's find out. Let's find out how this looks. Yeah, so 1.9.1 is not compatible with 1.9 servers. I'm not sure if 1.9 is going to be compatible with 1.9.1 servers, and if it is, that's just kind of weird to me. Unless they've moved the combat code to the server side. That looks way too bulky. And way too diamondish. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Should I take off that top layer and leave the glass, or should I just take off the glass on the top layer and leave it the way it is? Should I do something completely different? Do you guys have any chandelier ideas for this room? And remember, this is meant to be a dwarven cathedral kind of look, so I want to stick with the grayscales because, you know, honestly, when I think dwarves, I think stone, lots and lots of stone. Considering this is a cathedral, I could see some specialized stones, aka quartz / marble, being used to some extent in here. But I'm not entirely sure overall on that chandelier. Yeah, I'm not really sure on that. By the way, I did talk to Fret. Well, I didn't really talk to him. I asked him a question and he responded. About the whole shops and PvP thing. Apparently PvP is disabled on the server, which is something I was unaware of. So PvP is not even an option, though. Apparently there are plans for an arena at some point, so I'm thinking maybe PvP will be enabled at some point in the future as well. I'll have to bring this up on our next meeting, which I think is in a couple weeks or so. Apparently the group, prior to me joining, decided to not have anything to do with shops and currency that way. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's necessary still, even though with this small community. I mean, it's something. I mean, all of us can do something for other people, and honestly, I'd rather be compensated for it. The hell? Wait a minute. What? I should not be able to... The hell? Did they increase jump heights? Do I jump boost? No. When? What? Okay. That's weird, but okay. But yeah, apparently anywho, the group decided against shops. And again, I don't agree with that, so that's another thing I'm gonna have to bring up, next meeting as well, because, again, I mean, I can spend all the time mining, I can spend time at the blaze farm gathering blaze rods and whatnot, and if people need them for something, and I have a large supply of them, and I don't need that many, I would rather want to try to sell it. I have no problem giving some items away, I really don't, but I mean, if someone wants a couple 100 freaking blaze rods or whatever, and I'm actually in the need, needing something in return, then I would like to make a trade. And on a server, especially with people in different time zones and me recording more at night, it's a bit hard to do that on camera. So I'd rather have a shop for that. I'm glad it makes a sound, because I had no idea that gravel even fell. Nose. But there's my thoughts on it anyway. So it's something I'm going to have to bring up to them. I'm just going to work on the ceiling. If there's anything else I want to work on and whatnot, I'll be sure to cut back in. But for the moment, I'll be right back to finish off the ceiling. Alrighty. I have done some work here. Smoothed out the edges up there, though I do have a little bit of work here to do still, apparently. Smoothed them out just a bit, around here and there, around the corners with the stairs. And I would like to round that out. Not liking that there. Let's go up a block. Okay, so that's why I had a full block there. Just wondering about that. So yeah, rounded it out, made it look a little less squared off. The dwarves may be all about stone, but they are about ornate masonry, or stonework. Masonry the correct term? I think it is. So yeah, they would be more willing to do all of this edging work like I just did. Got it all the way around. I did finish up the bit of ceiling over here, finished it up all over here as well. I decided to change this out to stairs instead of full blocks as well. It looks better, in my opinion. And I actually wanted to get some cobblestone walls as well, to modify those corners even more. Oh, apparently I had some on me, did not even realize. Yeah, I'm thinking about having something like this. Here's a question. Do stairs connect to that? No, they do not. What about stairs like this? Still doesn't connect, huh? Okay. I was not sure about that. So I think I'm gonna leave that as a full block for now. And do that in the corner as well. I kind of wanted to open up this area just a bit, so a couple of these doesn't seem too bad, and I could even throw one there. Full block there. Why not? Did I pick that up? I don't think I did, but maybe I did. If not, I'm not too worried about it. I have plenty of cobblestone to make more stone. But yeah, did all this edging. It still seems kind of pathetic Apparently I didn't pick it up and there it was. Still seems kind of pathetic for the lighting around here. So I'm wanting to change that up a bit. Let's go down and get some glowstone out of our chest here. And stairs should work just fine, hopefully. So, like, back here, it's dark. Dark as hell. I hate it. I got that one torch there. Don't even like it there. Thinking, I can't use a full block because then I can't open up the chest underneath of it. You know what? I have an idea of what I could do here. And it's going to require some dirt so I can actually get up in here. Let's take out these stairs that I just put in. Break that, and run glowstone along the edge. Fall off the dirt pillar when you're trying to get onto the chest. Of course, you know, it's standard procedure for any building in Minecraft. Just fall off randomly here and there. It'll be normal. Like that. Let's put the stairs back now. And now the dirt pillars are actually in the way. Good job, me. Okay, so those are there, and that should be a lot brighter up in there now. For the spots that are actually open, where to put the crafting table? Let's go ahead and take some trapdoors. Dwarves would not be, I think, unfamiliar with the concept of wood, right? I mean, they would use it for their tools and whatnot on the handles. I can't imagine them using a stone rod for a hand. Never mind, actually, I can. Especially when it comes to weaponry, like hammers and whatnot. You know, kind of like blunt weapons. I can see them using stone then. Would probably break unless they treated that really well. Anywho, trapdoors on the bottom, just to kind of cover up some of the glowstone there in those corners. Allows all the light to come through, and I'm curious to know what the lighting is with no torches right now. Do mobs spawn? Mobs will indeed spawn, especially right here. So let's see, one there, and we can make some more trapdoors. Apparently only 4 more. That's unfortunate because that's all that I will have available here. And that brightens up this area. That gives us a light level of 7 and 6 in this area. So let's see. I'm gonna put down a torch right there to indicate where I need to put another one. Let's get those torches off the wall and let's get that one out of the corner. It's a light level 6. Okay, so that's something I need to take care of. And what about these? Light level 5 there, and if I was to put that there, that does what for us? Drops down to an 8, but not a 7. That's good. Any others around here that drop down to a 7 or lower? Here. Okay. So I need to figure out a lower source for this area as well. I think I have some ideas now. We just need to get some more wood out of our good old wood chest down here and make some more trapdoors. 20 should be more than plenty. And let's see, we still have glowstone. Yes. Good. We could do that now with the trapdoors at 1.9, so very much okay with that. And I thought about trying to put a way to cover up these glowstone blocks on the edges here, and I just couldn't come up with one. So I'm using trapdoors on those sides. I'm going to use glass on this side. I just need to get some and put it in there. So we need a glowstone block. Let's put it here. Yeah, that should work. So let's see. Any low? Ooh, 7 here. Holy crap, chapters take forever to break. Let me go get my axe. And this episode's actually going on a bit longer now than I wanted it to. But I wanted to do some lighting. I'm in the mood for lighting. There it is. I haven't used this axe in forever. I cut down like 4 or 5 supersized spruce trees and just like have not touched it since. I don't know, that might seem a bit much in this corner. Oh, and there's still a spot for 7. What the hell? Okay. So you put it there. Is that still 7? No. Good. So we should go to 3. What's a 7 here now? God, that's annoying. Lighting in this game is difficult sometimes. Okay, so there's a 7 here. If I put that block here, that becomes an 8. And now I get a 7 here. God damn it. Okay, I obviously need to mess around with the lighting a bit. You kind of see where I'm going with some of the lighting options here, and maybe I need to end up using more lighting than I really want to, but I'm gonna have to end off the episode here, because otherwise it's been going on for way too long. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for lighting ideas in here or whatnot, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. I will mention that we have yet to fight the dragon in this world at all. So we do not have access to end rods just yet, nor do we have access to a enderman farm. So, couple downsides of having not killed the dragon yet, but there's that. If I remember to do so, next episode, between this one and the next one, I will probably put the glass in here, and I'll see about filling out the last 4 slots for the potions, because I'm not liking it that it's empty. So, just looks a bit weird. I also need to work on getting some potion ingredients in general and do some potion brewing, which I haven't done in a while. But yeah, until next time, as always, take it easy.